Hello, just another update on the Hanoverians, well, the black powder stuff really. So I haven't really got that much done. I got a little bit bored painting the Hanoverians, but at the back there we have an almost finished unit, just waiting on the backpacks, and just in front of them we have another unit, not quite as far along, but getting there. There's the command group for the other unit. So I'm I normally prime the backpacks up separately, and the weather's a bit iffy at the minute, so I can't get out, but there's the backpacks. So as soon as the weather clears up a bit, I'll get outside and prime the backpacks, and we'll get them finished, and that's that. That'll be these two almost done then. So that'll be another extra 2 units for the Hanoverians, and we can get on with the next bit. So yeah, as I said, I got a little bit bored painting those guys. They're just a bit samey. So I decided to dig out some more figures and change periods just for a little bit. And this is something, if you remember how I was painting the 6mm Romans, well, what I'm doing is doing the same sort of thing. So when I have some spare paint from the Napoleonics, or I get a little bit bored and want to change, I've been doing these. So these are 10mm English Civil War. So down the front here we have some cavalry, and I thought these were going to be a complete nightmare to paint, but actually they're relatively easy. And as I say, this is all just using spare paint. I don't sit and paint these one after the other. They just all kind of come along a little bit. And we've got the infantry, so again parliamentarian, so the orange around the base denotes their parliamentarians. So there's your musketeers, and this is Fairfax's regiment. And there's the pike block that goes with those guys. So if I just grab these. So actually, as I said, they're pretty easy to paint. I thought they were going to be horrendous, but no. Then we have royalists, so they've got red around the base to denote they're royalists. So come on, there we go. And these are Richard Baggett's royalist unit. Now, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with the basing yet, which is why I've just left them green. I will do something more exciting than leave them green, but we haven't got there yet. I've got a cannon. I haven't glued the cannons down because, as I said, I'm going to be doing something more exciting with the base. So royalist cannon there. Then we've got some commanders. So this is Prince Maurice. Then we have King Charles. And lastly, Prince Rupert. So what I'm doing is priming these black. All the 6mm and the 10mm I prime black because then it kind of hides quite a lot of mistakes. So this is Oliver Cromwell, there he is. And this is Philip Skepton. It really is just a case of blobbing paint on. And this is Sir Thomas Fairfax. No real idea about a battle. I haven't got one in mind. I'm just painting them up as and when. That's the parliamentarian cannon. So I'm not glued them down yet because, as you know, I will do something more with them, those bases. And I grabbed myself a copy of Pike and Shot, the rule book, And I also got this, the Pike and Shot supplement to Kill a King. It's got quite a lot of information in here. It's quite a thick supplement book as well, so it's quite cool. Giving me a lot of ideas for colours, that kind of stuff for these guys. So there's many bags of these because they're not very expensive. I got enough for 2 substantial armies, like I did with the Romans, with the idea of just painting them along as and when I felt like it. You know, no great rush. If I've got some spare paint, dob it on somewhere. So the browns, for example, when I was painting the French cavalry, I had quite a lot of brown paint, you know, hanging around. Rather than it go to waste, we got quite a few of these done. So if I really sat and painted these like I paint those, I think in a month we could have a fairly substantial army. But that wasn't my intention. So yeah, so that's the 10mm. It will flesh out in terms of sizes, and eventually we'll have some battles, but I'm not in any great rush to do these. As I said, it just makes a nice little break from painting the same stuff over and over again, like with these guys. Especially when it gets to the sort of white strapping and things, that really drives me crazy. So it's nice to, you know, knock out a unit of cavalry here in sort of 2 or 3 hours than 2 or 3 weeks doing that stuff. Anyway, that's it for me for now. I'll be going to Salute. I've got to get up ridiculously early in the morning, down for the train. But hopefully see a lot of you at Salute. I believe there is a meet-up at 1 o'clock by the painting competition. I'll try and look out for as many people as I can. But of course, most of the time we don't know what each other looks like, so that's going to be a very awkward "are you" type questions. But yeah, I hope to get down there for about 10:30ish. I might be slightly grumpy because I will have spent quite a long time on a train, but yeah, we should be all right. And then beer afterwards down the pub. So hope to see you all there. If not at Salute, actually in the pub. Bye for now.